Good morning everyone, Sergio here, back with another inventory update at Brampton, Mitsubishi. Today we have a 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander ES all-wheel drive. So this is going to be the entry-level trim of the Mitsubishi Outlander. This is the new updated design. Now this particular vehicle comes from Mitsubishi Canada directly. This was a company corporate demo. And again, we'll take a look at the fairly low mileage, but this was a vehicle used by one of their employees at the head office of Mitsubishi Canada. So again, this has no real original owner, but it was used and driven by someone who works for Mitsubishi Canada directly. Again, finished in this beautiful silver, great looking front end. Let's take a look inside. So this being the ES, it does have keyless entry, and it's going to be finished in this beautiful cloth interior. So nice little pattern to it. Again, with all the Outlanders now, they are a 7-passenger, and we'll take a closer look when we get to the back. Let's take a look inside. Alrighty, so this vehicle has just under 27,000 kilometers. So again, fairly low kilometers now. This is coming up on an almost 2-year-old vehicle. So fairly low. Like I said, it was used by a employee of Mitsubishi Canada as a company vehicle to kind of go back and forth to and from work. So beautifully wrapped, leather wrapped steering wheel here. So some little perforated leather, and then you have your solid leather at the top and at the bottom. Nice and chunky, so very thick feeling. So very solid vehicle. Obviously a bunch of different adjustments here for your center display, so you can adjust between different menus to take a look at here. Again, full suite of safety features, fuel economy numbers. You have your typical radio controls here, and then your normal cruise control with your Bluetooth Apple CarPlay functions. Fully automatic LED headlamps, as you can see here, and then again, just regular intermittent, ooh, that's a glare, regular intermittent wipers front and back. So it's nice that anytime you do any kind of adjustment, whether it's the wipers, whether it's the lights, it always gives you a message here in the middle showing exactly what you've done, rather than having to look at, the small little writing here. Obviously, full automatic windows up and down for all of the windows. Front windows here, these are actually double pane pieces of glass. So I don't know if you can see, but there's actually 2 pieces of glass here to really help with that kind of sound insulation on the inside. This is equipped with full suite of safety features. So again, you have your blind spot monitoring, little triangle there in the mirror. You have your lane departure warning. You have your front and rear emergency braking. So in the event that the car thinks you're going to get into an accident, whether you're driving forward or reversing, the car will apply the brakes automatically should it feel it's necessary. Dual zone automatic climate control with heated seats as standard. So again, you have your buttons on the outside here, and again, your regular adjustments. Real nice feature here is you do have a front wiper de-icer. So at the bottom of the windshield, there's a heating element that will melt any ice off the actual wipers, so you don't have to bang them come the winter time. Center console here, not too bad. So again, you have cup holders here. You have your suite of different all-wheel drive modes. So again, as you adjust this, you're going to see a different display here showing you all the different modes for how the engine, transmission, 4-wheel drive system will all behave. Normal for your everyday driving. Eco is going to be for those long distance drives. Tarmac is like a sport mode, so everything is just a little bit more aimed towards performance and corner handling. Gravel obviously for a loose surface. Snow is for obviously slippery conditions like the winter time, and then mud is going to be your very low traction situation. So things like a big snowstorm, you're in some deep mud, things like that. And again, the nice thing is you can change this on the fly. So as you're driving, you can constantly be adjusting to suit whatever is going to be best for the road conditions at the time. Touchscreen, pretty simple here. So again, you have your physical buttons along the bottom, and then you have your touch integrated ones here. So if you go to your audio, now the bottom ones all change to now audio settings. So AM, FM, satellite radio, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto all as standard. Backup camera, so we'll throw it in reverse here. Nice and clear. Again, you have the guidelines as you turn the wheel, and remember, you do have the parking sensors. So as you're reversing, you will hear that kind of beeping sound. And then at the very bottom of the screen here, you have your bumper of the car itself. Now you'll notice there is a camera button here. So the nice thing with our vehicle is you actually have adjustments. So you can adjust the brightness, the contrast, to really tailor that backup camera to exactly how you want it. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten in other vehicles, and if it's on a bright sunny day, I cannot see anything out of the backup camera. With this will give me the ability to change all of that. Storage space, pretty good. So you have a little bit of storage space here. I just have the key. Again, it's a full push button start in all of the Outlanders now. You have USB type A and type C, as well as a 12-volt socket here. Center console, not too bad. Fairly decent size. Glove box, nice size there. Again, all your original books from factory. Nice door bins. Again, it has this nice cutout for bottles, things like that on both sides, both driver and passenger. And you have a little bit of a sunglass holder here with a little padding so it doesn't scratch it up. Let's take a look at the back seats. So again, remember that this vehicle is equipped with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. And again, that cloth interior all kind of following here in the back, same kind of idea. So you'll notice that one seat is a little bit higher or more forward than the other. So you do have adjustment in the seat that you can slide them forward and back. And you do have recline function. So you can recline them more upright or more leaned back for more comfort. You do have two more USBs down here. So again, anyone driving in the back, they have some access to charge their devices and a little bit of storage space with some vents in the back. Cup holders. So this rear seat is a 40-20-40. So you have your larger seat, and then you can fold down the center section. These two fold together as well. So you can fold it completely flat if you need to, but then you have your cup holders there. Third row, so you have your two seats folded down. Obviously you can see the original all-weather mats there, but this would be if you wanted to use that third row and to get in. Otherwise, you leave it kind of like that. Let's take a look at the trunk. So again, this is going to be a vehicle that's going to be competing size-wise with RAV4, CR-V, Nissan Rogue. Again, this is going to be a little bit larger as far as cargo capacity goes, a little bit more usable space, and it's going to be the only one that's available with that third row. So headrests here, they normally tuck underneath here, but we have the cargo cover stored inside here. But again, you would just tuck them just underneath. Again, those original all-weather mats to keep all that snow and slush and water and things like that from getting onto the carpets. Seats, they just pull up nice like this, and again, all finished in this obviously cloth material, but the majority of the time most customers use it as a 5-passenger. Now if you do need that extra space, you have these little grip handles here on the side, and that folds these seats completely flat all the way down to open up an absolutely enormous amount of space. Again, if you're looking for an excellent vehicle trying to avoid those wait times on the new cars and you want to get into the new body style Outlander, again, this is going to be an excellent option. Great fuel economy, 5-star crash rating, most airbags in its class, and industry leading 10-year warranty. If you have any other questions, Sergio from Brampton Mitsubishi.